Okay. Alright. Never bad that sounds terrible. Sounds like a goddamn nightmare.
What?
My stream. I guess that's okay. We have like an air conditioner and an air purifier, huh?
Did you need to turn the air conditioner out?
I don't know. Shut up.
Did you need me to turn my thing off?
No, we actually came here to, oh, hello, lady. She's on top of the air conditioner. Oh my god. Alright. I told it to go lower. Did it actually go lower? Okay. Okay, we're gonna draw some ruffles, I guess. This Martha's looking really good. And you got most of the ruffles. You're looking really good too. Let me see. If I were drawing this, this is perfect. This is awesome. This looks really good. Anything with that kind of bat wingy kind of thing going on is good. Stop listening to myself. Shut up, me. If you can't hear me, just tell me. That's important, obviously. Ruffle line there. Those all look good. I like those kind of bunching over there. This looks really good. That's good. So that's all fine. You did a good job on that one. So your problem was with this area? Yes? Motion is here. The pull point is here. And this is a little... I guess this could look better. Oh, here? Oh, well, fuck you. That's fine. Let me at least show you. I feel like this part could be a little bit better. Okay, well this looks more like, okay, this looks more stereotypically the way that you would think ruffles would need to look if everything was pleated perfectly and, you know, anime. This looks more realistic and like not as pretty perfect. So I guess, yeah, let's make those feel like they're in the same world. Because we want pretty, and I would almost even like flourish this a little bit more. Yeah, this is a little, I see what you're saying now. This is a little flat. What?
What?
What are you cussing about over there?
Shush you! Go back to work.
Flow out more? Yeah. Like, just, I say flow out more just because I made this part go out further. It just looks more dramatic. I feel like you have, if you have the space within the frame, I don't know how big your drawing space is, but like, if you have the space, I feel like you have the liberty to make this a little bit more dramatic, because we want drama, we want, like, pretty much everything we're doing. I mean, this is a good way to explain this. No, lady, hang on.
No.
No, lady. let her out. Lady, where'd you go? Lady. Where's Sardonis? Sardonis, come here. Come here. Be that way. Sorry. I was worried my cat was going to pee. Because she has a pee problem. So, basically, as poster artists, we're pretty much trying to achieve this, which is just like the perfection moment of any kind of like character. That's why I say you can be as like, oh look, you have the liberty to be more dramatic, is because you want it to be that money shot, you know? And this is the perfect example of that, which is like right when the banner's falling and the dinosaurs and the roaring and the tails curling, and it's really well framed, and the scenery is just, that's pretty much the moment we're trying to go for every time we are creating a poster. It doesn't always have to be so like over the top, but like we're trying to make the most interesting moment possible, I guess, is what I'm saying. Oh, if it goes out any further, I don't know if it's going to show. Well, that's okay, but you understand my reasoning for saying that. I'm trying to give you an idea what it looks like. I don't know. But message me when you have pasted that, I guess. But that's not hugely important. You can keep it down there the way it is and it'll be fine. So let's say you keep it within this area. I would still curl it a little more and give it a little bit more ballooning depth. Oh, hello. Oh, I see. Yeah, that does look good with that amount cut off. Huh. Where's his sword, I guess, is my question. Because I would almost, I guess we don't have to zoom it out. That's okay. I'll still kind of explain. So, there-ish. Dang, that cuts off a lot, but understand it. Oh, his foot. Yeah, I just, okay. I was gonna say, the reason why I asked about the sword is I was gonna say maybe we can zoom it out so we can get all this nice information here, but it is really nicely framed, so if the sword isn't getting cut off too much, then I guess we should probably leave it the way it is, because we want it to be zoomed in, because we want to see the face a lot, and we don't, you know, people who want posters don't want to, they don't necessarily want a whole figure, they want like, look at the pretty face, I remember that face, I love that face. What? What? What are you... What are you yelling at your screen about over there?
Nothing. Go fuck yourself.
Okay. Anyway, okay. So, yeah. Oh, his sword's going over him? I mean, you drew all this nice armor here. I would almost have it up where I had it so that you don't have to lose any of this nice armor. And you can make this kind of foreshortened, like so it's closer to the screen. I don't know what a sword looks like. I don't have Martha in that game yet. And then we can make it all shiny and do nice lens flares. That would be nice. Anyway. Let's go back to the thing that I was actually trying to talk about. Flowiness. Yeah, this is a little too flat. Let's round this out some. His crown would be covered, but I guess that kind of distinguishes that that is actually Marth, because everyone has blue hair in Fire Emblem. If his blade is thin enough, I would try putting it up here. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Well then, however you think it's gonna look good then. Oh my, we don't need that. Go away. Okay. Okay, thank you. That's good. Yeah, just so you know how to accurately draw this character, that is the accurate way to draw Marth. Anyway, so yeah, I would round this out some, and I would give this like almost an organic depth to it. See how it like gets fatter here and then gets thinner here? I would kind of do that more rather than just straight pleats. It's almost the same as drawing hair, like sort of wavy hair, in that you kind of just let your lines flow in a pretty way, and then you sort of connect them because you like how they look. But I would round that out, and I would pleat more. I'd add more pleating in this area because it's going to be strained right here, so it's going to have more wrinkles, so you have the opportunity to have more pleats. And pretty much, even though this looks fancy, the rule is still out, in, out, in, out, in. So pretty much wherever you're doing fancy pleats, you do a bunch of lines, and then however long these lines need to be, and then this one goes out, so this one can go in, and then this one's going to go out, and then this one's going to go in, and that one's, and you just connect it together. Hang on, my printer sounds like it's throwing out. It always catches on the left side.
I might need to realign that for some reason.
It's just on the tip where it curls the paper.
Gotcha.
It's not ruining anything. Okay. Alright. So. Now it sounds like it's doing it more. Now it stopped because I looked at it. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so and then I would just do little small pleats back here. So then this, you got the direction really good. Like this main line makes a lot of sense. That is really good. I would define the pull point as being here almost more, and I would definitely find. You're gonna have to figure out how to draw his hand. You don't have to draw it because it's not showing, but you're gonna have to figure out where exactly his knuckles are so that you can accurately put the cloth in the right place. So let me do this in blue. Hang on. Okay, so if his hand is going like this, knuckle, 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 boof, thumb. Alright. If his hand is doing that, then we are going to have, oh my gosh, 3D.
Oh,
What?
don't let me forget to print the beautiful drawings Brittany made me onto metal trading cards for them.
Oh, sweet shit. Natsu is Jesus?
Natsu is Jesus,
Yes. We need to print those. Those are very important.
Jory actually just sent a Natsu owner for him to look at.
Yes. Good, thank you. So, a pull point would be here, in between the finger knuckles, and here, in between the thumb knuckles. And Raleigh, I'm sorry I have so many distractions right now. I am not trying to neglect you. I'm really sorry for having so much crap going on right now. Okay, so I would do a bunch of wrinkles coming from this point, and then some main wrinkles coming from here. Basically, and I don't really know how to explain this, but his hand is here, he's grabbing with this thumb. So, part of this fabric is going to be going, you know what, fuck it. How do I make it work? 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 How do I do it? How do I does? I don't know how to make my webcam work. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Okay. Anyway.
You enable the video stream.
I know, it's just like not. It's not enabling. It's not letting. Like it was working before, and then I had to restart and log in again, and I think it just needs to reset itself because it's not letting me do any kind of video from my thing, but it's taking my audio, so I don't know, whatever. Basically, part of the fabric has to go over the main part of his hand that turns under into the palm, and then another chunk of this fabric is the way you drew it. His whole hand is covered by it, so there would be another chunk that is on top of his thumb. So the stuff that is flowing outward from here is what's in between his thumb and the rest of his hand, and that's going to be the main stuff that I draw. And then there's another chunk that's up here and maybe getting like pulled a lot by that little part by his thumb. So there's three main chunks. There's this one, that one, and then this little one. And separating things that are folded like this helps me figure it out, especially with hair, because then I can just focus on singular chunks and like do the whole big sections. Because see, this section goes in that direction, and then this section comes around here, and then I can go in and do the littler wrinkles, and that helps me make it less complicated, I guess. So, does that make sense? I know I'm putting down like a billion lines. So if we erase this, yay, it makes sense. I'm amazed. Alright, so if I erase this, goes back in there. Kind of looks a little too butt holy. So let's get rid of that top part. Even if it's accurate, sometimes if stuff looks awkward, like, just get rid of it. That is a little less awkward. Okay. One of the other major struggles of drawing is not making things look like dicks.
Or hiding many dicks in a picture that then doesn't look like a dick itself. Don't listen to me.
What image did we hide many dicks in that
None,
didn't look like dicks
sadly.
besides Metaton? I mean, I have a brush for that. It's a banana. Anyway. But, yeah. I don't like that because it looks too rounded. So I'm gonna actually give it some swoopies. Yeah, I can. Sorry, I take so long. But that's the basic gist of it. I want you to draw this yourself and, you know, see what lines you come up with, because, you know, you could end up with something totally different and it could make you happy and it could look good, okay? So, and I would kind of curl this around a little bit more. But, yeah, do your own dealio, and I will post this to you. Thank you. Rawr. Nos Queen.
So if you look in